Patel, there is absolutely no doubt that you have the experience and the expertise to lead the FBI, and we welcome you here today. We are pleased that you are here. I've been listening to my colleagues across the dais and listening to their questions, and it has led me to one thing. Why are the Democrats so afraid of you?
I don't know, Senator. You'd have to ask them.
Well, I tell you what I think, and listening to their questions and your responses, which we appreciate, they know that you're going to go in and you're going to clean up that political cabal that has been over there for years. You are going to reposition the FBI to its core mission. You stated that earlier in this hearing, and there will be no more political persecutions and no more two tiers of justice, and they have liked having two tiers of justice. They have enjoyed it, and it has helped them. They think in their political mission, they've enjoyed targeting Catholics. They've enjoyed targeting parents. But the American people have said they want no more of that. And our colleagues know you're going to clean it up. I want to talk to you about the Epstein case. I have worked on this for years, trying to get those records of who flew on Epstein's plane and who helped him build this international human trafficking, sex trafficking ring. Now, earlier I urged then Chairman Durbin to subpoena those records, and I ended up being blocked by Senator Durbin and Christopher Wray. They stonewalled on this, and I know that breaking up these trafficking rings is important to President Trump. So will you work with me on this issue so we know who worked with Jeffrey Epstein in building these sex trafficking rings?
Absolutely, Senator. Child sex trafficking has no place in the United States of America, and I will do everything, if confirmed as FBI director, to make sure the American public knows the full weight of what happened in the past and how we are going to countermand missing children and exploited children going forward.
Thank you for that. I do want to touch on the political persecution. I find it so interesting that they feel like you would carry out political persecution. Your parents are with us today. They fled Uganda and persecution from Idi Amin. And I think that with your background and given your family's history, that you would never move to political persecution. Is that accurate?
Yes, Senator, that is.
And we appreciate that you would remove any kind of two tiers of justice from the FBI because they have practiced that every day for years. Not all FBI agents. There are some good ones, and we certainly want to keep them, but the politics has got to be moved out of the agency. Now, they've tried to frame you as being anti-police. We've discussed that some today. And I know that you grew up working with NYPD officers in your community. And I know that law enforcement groups, including the National Association of Police Organizations, have endorsed your nomination. And on top of that, your brother is a law enforcement officer. Is that accurate?
Many of my family are, yes, Senator.
How many of your family, sir?
Well, I guess the Indians have a different definition of family. We got a really big one, and they're all family.
We all love big families.
So we got a lot.
I appreciate that. But it is accurate to say that in your role, you're going to do everything that you possibly can to protect the men and women who are protecting our communities.
That is of the utmost importance.
Thank you. I want to go to the Nunes memo. You were the principal author of the Nunes memo. Is that accurate?
Yes, me and staff.
Thank you. And that did really so much to focus the light on the Russiagate hoax and the political cabal that was for years operated out of the DOJ and the FBI. And I know that there are some that felt like that memo was not accurate. We know now differently. And I'm quoting a comment that was made about that memo and by a member of that House Intel Committee, and I quote, "It was meant only to give Republican House members a distorted view of the FBI," end quote. I find it so interesting. They use the term distorted view. I think the American people who for 4 years under Biden saw the FBI weaponized against them, against parents, against people of faith, weaponized against President Trump, I think they would disagree with that. Do you stand by the good work that you did on the Nunes memo?
Our team, and yes, absolutely.
And the Nunes memo was accurate in its description of the details, correct?
As confirmed by the Inspector General, the Special Counsel, because the Nunes memo only contained sworn information received pursuant to transcribed interviews and production of government materials, including FBI 302s and DOJ memorandum.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Red, Blue, and You. If you're tired of political corruption and double standards, you're in the right place. Today we're diving into a powerful exchange between Senator Marsha Blackburn and Kash Patel. From cleaning up the FBI to investigating Jeffrey Epstein, Patel is making big promises. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Senator Blackburn doesn't hold back. Why are Democrats so afraid of Kash Patel? Patel has the drive to clean house at the FBI. No more double standards, no more weaponization. And that's why the establishment is panicking. Blackburn shifts gears to one of the biggest scandals in modern history, Jeffrey Epstein's human trafficking ring. She's been trying to get the flight logs and records of Epstein's associates, but every time she pushes for transparency, she gets stonewalled by Senator Dick Durbin and FBI Director Christopher Wray. Child trafficking has no place in America, and Patel promises no cover-ups. This is the kind of accountability we need. If you think the Epstein case should be fully exposed, smash that like button. One of the main attacks against Patel is the claim that he would politically target opponents, but Blackburn completely shuts that down. She reminds everyone that Patel's family fled persecution under Ugandan dictator Idi Amin. His background is built on resisting tyranny. The idea that he would engage in political persecution is absurd. Patel stands for justice, not politics. Corrupt politicians want him gone. It's about what they're afraid he'll expose. If you think more insiders need to expose government corruption, hit that subscribe button right now. What if Kash Patel takes over the FBI? He promises to end the two-tiered justice system, expose Epstein case corruption, and restore FBI integrity. He'll tackle espionage threats, stop the FBI from being weaponized. The establishment fears accountability. They work for us, not the other way around. Stay informed, speak up, and support those fighting for truth. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Comment below. What's the biggest issue facing the FBI? Let's get the conversation going. Thanks for watching.